to Pioneers of Greatness with Nompilo and thank you so much for wanting to journey with us in discovering yourself as a pioneer of greatness. Pioneers are people who see potential, innovators who are willing to try new things, and pioneers push boundaries to advance a cause or idea or even break a record. Well, let us go on a journey of discovering ourselves, and also while we do that, overcoming great challenges which will certainly make us pioneers of greatness. Greetings, hello everybody, welcome back to the Empowerment Podcast. You are tuned in on the Pioneers of Greatness show with Nompilo and I am here to empower you, inspire you, and equip you. That is our motto, that is our vision here as the Empowerment Podcast family. We are here at your service, and just today we just want to say thank you so much for once again tuning in, for the support that you've been showing us. We truly appreciate it, and we are much more appreciative of your engagement and of your contribution towards our show. We love to hear from you. So today we just once again want to remind you that please do follow us, do engage with us, and become a part of our family on these social media platforms. On Facebook, we have that page. Please do go and like the page, Empowerment Podcast. We also have a group on Facebook. It's #Empowerment Podcast. We are also on Instagram. It's empowerment_podcast. And we are also on YouTube. We have a channel. Please do subscribe to our channel, like it, and share it with others. And will you also please be in contact with us, engage with us on this WhatsApp number. It's 065-615-6641. That is where we are reachable on WhatsApp. We also now have a TikTok account, so we invite you to come and TikTok with us. Please do follow us on TikTok. It's Empowerment Podcast as well, and we will try to also follow back. Today I am here to once again instill those qualities of pioneers of greatness. So as the year is still fresh, as we are still on the move of establishing our goals and our set goals for the year, and it can get quite hard at the beginning of the year. And I just wanted us to, dwell on these values and on these qualities that each and every pioneer of greatness possesses, or those who are still aspiring to become pioneers of greatness, who are on their journey. These are the qualities and these are the values, and these are the things that they should look out for, they should aspire to possess, okay? So today I'll be talking on the topic of the need of a coach. So if you've been listening on the show for the past few weeks, I have been taking transcripts and nuggets, if I may call it, from the book by Pastor Johnson Pastor Johnson Mobani Makubu. He wrote the book, Life is a Marathon, Live It Like One. So I have been reading this book, and from there I've been taking nuggets from what he's sharing and sharing it on this platform with the aim of empowering you on your journey as you are becoming that pioneer of greatness. Because one thing that I'd love for us to keep in mind is that people don't just make it big overnight, or they don't just achieve their goals overnight. There's a lot of underground work, there's a lot of behind the scenes work, there are a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that we don't know. There are a lot of battles that they're fighting in private, and when they come out to to us or to the public, they look like they got it all together, whereas it's not so. Everybody has their share of hardships, and so we must also keep that in mind. When things get tough, we must know that it's not the end of the world, that we are still destined for glory, that we will still attain those goals and we will still attain those dreams. We will still get to the top, but it's just a matter of using the proper tools. So sometimes we lack the knowledge, we lack the tools, and this is basically what I'm doing. I'm giving you the tools, I'm giving you that kit to get to the top. Hence, I'm talking today on the need of a coach. So the title from his book, he calls it Leverage the Support, and it goes as follows. I ran a preparatory race in 2016. It was the race 60 kilometers pre-comrades run. As we passed through the first 15 kilometers, mark, I observed a young lady who was waiting for this young man. She kissed him on the cheek and said something to him, and then clapped him off as he continued his run. Again, at about 30-kilometer mark, the young lady was there and had some type of drink that she gave the young man. They had some type of drink that she gave the young man. Then she gave him a hug and the trademark kiss and shouted, "Baby, you've got this, and I'm right behind you." After each of these encounters, the lady would get into a little green Ford Fiesta and drive off. The 42-kilometer mark came along. As I followed the lad, I could see that he was looking around for the dame, but for some reason she was not there. The young lad took his water and went on with the run. I was at this point fascinated with following him to the finish, but I lost him and continued to run with an old man whom I had come across. It was not until 55-kilometer mark that I saw the young lad again. His dame was at hand at this point. They hugged for a little longer, and she rubbed his legs with some spray and kissed him as if to reassure him, and uttered these words, "I will see you at the finish line, babes. I love you. You've got this." The young lad pressed on with much more strength after this. I couldn't hold myself back. As we crossed the finish line, I said to him, "This is an amazing woman you have there, young man. You must marry her." He looked back at me with a tired look and said to me, "She is my wife, sir." The young lady above was a support mechanism to the young man. At her very appearance, the odds favored the young man. When he didn't see her at the 42-kilometer mark, it was clear that he was somewhat devastated, but he pushed all the way, perhaps silently hoping in his heart that he would see her at the next point. The lady was running the race. Though she was not the runner, she was present in the life of her man, keeping him going. In yet another observation, many spouses line up along the comrades' route on Comrades' Day, bringing along all manner of concoctions for their husbands or wives. These spouses become overnight physiotherapists with amazing powers that are able to inject 50 kilometers into every tired legs. The oneness and unity is something to behold, and I am sure goes a long way in indicating the role that the spouse plays in their partner's life. It is incumbent upon the runner, when he comes through to the point where these support mechanisms are, to stop and acknowledge the support offered and also show gratitude. Such gratitude makes the support mechanism more willing to support at the next point. It takes a special type of commitment from loved ones to spend the entire day at a marathon like comrades, moving from one point to another, searching for the hero of the day. This must be fully and truly appreciated. Okay, I just read that from the book, straight from the book. And I know it may sound like I was just reading a love story. It is quite a love story. Well, anyway, we are still on that love month. So it's good from time to time to read such kind of stories. But on this story, the essence of the story today is to appreciate the need of a coach, the need of a support system, the need of somebody who will be there for you in times where you can no longer press on, when you feel that there's just no hope, there's no light at the end of the tunnel, but somebody will just speak life into your hopelessness situation, and they will just speak against the odds. No matter how much you may feel like quitting, they will still insist that you've got this. We all need these people. I'm sure we all can relate that we have these people in our lives, and you know how it is when those people are absent, when their words of encouragement are not present. You know how hard it gets when you hope to hear those words, but they may not be present, they may not be available for you at that particular moment. And that is when now you need to just press on with this in your mind, with this end goal in your mind, that these people have not forsaken you, they have not left you, but you've just got to use the words they've always spoken to you to press on to the next mark, because on the next mark they will be there, they will be present, they will be yet again available for you. As we read in this story that the man could not see his wife on that 45-kilometer mark, and it did look quite disturbing to him that he was expecting her but could not see her. For some reason she could not make it at that point, and that is then why on the 55-kilometer mark he was more excited to see her, he was more grateful to see her, he was more appreciative of the fact that she was present, and she also offered the support that she carried with her. And so I just wanted us to acknowledge the fact that we cannot make it to the end goal. We cannot walk this path of becoming pioneers of greatness without the correct qualities, without the correct tools, without the correct support, the right support from the right people. So we need to acquaint ourselves with people who speak life into us. There's a saying that says birds of the same flock fly together. So you need to find the people of your destiny, people that energize you, people who don't speak negativity when you're going through a dark phase, who don't say, yeah, what were you thinking? You should just give up, you're much better without this. There's a trend that's going on around these days on social media. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to tell it properly. It's I'd call it memes, where they say one person was thinking he is such and such, or he was thinking he can become such and such, and we sat him down. We called him or her, and we sat them down and we spoke to them. And today they are this and this. So for example, I read one that says one person was studying engineering, and we sat him down. Today he's a policeman and he's married and he has a house. So you need to now look into that and see what was the fault, what made them sit that person down. And now today we celebrate the fact that he's a policeman, he's not that engineer he wanted to be, and he has a house, he has a family, he's married. So sometimes you find people that will really speak light into you. They will make you see the light. They will make you see a way out. They will make you see other options in life that are better for you. And those people, you look back one day and you really thank them. But at times, you find people who will also sit you down and say, just give up. You're not gonna make it, and you're not worth all of this. So what were you thinking? Stop making yourself a joke. So you don't need that kind of company around you. And at the very same time, when you do have people that really look, they see the best in you, hold on to those people, show gratitude to them, because that what also keeps them going. Receive the help with thanksgiving. Don't just say, oh, well, I deserve all this attention. Also express gratitude. But the very, very most important thing that you need to remember, the one person who will always be there for you is God, okay? He is omnipresent. He is there all the time. He's Jehovah Emmanuel, present all the time, present everywhere. When those people in a form of human beings are not there for you because they have other life's commitment and cannot be of assistance to you and cannot speak those beautiful, encouraging words into your ears, that is when you need to remember the source of all power, that is God. That is who you need to walk with every day of your life. Acknowledge Him in all your ways. Invite Him in all your ways, in all your plans. Now, He must not be surprised by your plans. He must not be surprised just like everybody else around you, but He must be the first person that you report to, that you report your plans to, your ideas to, your vision board to, okay? So today is all about understanding and appreciating the need of a support system, the need of a coach in whatever that you're doing, to understand that there are things that you will not be able to acquire just by yourself, okay? You need to be willing to say, I need help, I need the support, I need people, I need cheerleaders in this walk, on this path towards attaining what I want to attain, on this path towards reaching my destiny and becoming that pioneer of greatness. So whenever you look at somebody who has made it big, yes, there have been people that pressed them down, people that spoke negativity upon them. But believe you me, if you were to have a conversation with them, they will tell you, but there was one person who really, really made me hold on. It could be a parent, it could be a friend, it could be a partner, it could be a colleague, it could be a teacher, a lecturer. Hence, we should as well establish this form of support in our own family systems. Our children, as young as they are, from a young tender age, when they participate in whatever sport activities and extracurricular activities, support them, be there, cheer them on, be on that game, that Sunday game, that Saturday match they're playing on, that weekend match, that awards day. Be there on their proudest moments and show that you are proud. That really goes a long way in their lives. Even when they are adults, it boosts their confidence because they know that they've always been believed in. They don't lack that confidence. Okay, I will stop here for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And once again, please remember that we are here for you from Monday to Sunday. We have now a Saturday show by Younger the MC, and it's called Youthful and Impactful. We also do have the Soulful Talks with these wonderful ladies, which is Nokubongwa, Miss Fraye Mkabela, as well as Tandazani Zulu. So please do stay tuned and be on the lookout also just from Monday till Friday, as well as from Friday to Sunday. Okay, we've got you, we've got you, we've got you. We are that support system that you need every day, every morning, or any other hour when you need some positivity in your life. May God bless you. May you be safe. And we love you so much from here, the Empowerment Podcast. And from myself, Nompilo, signing out. I love you. Take care. See you next time. Goodbye.